Hello there, and thanks for your time here on the Joy News channel. You're watching UPfront with me, Blessed Sogah. The Office of the Special Prosecutor has just confirmed to us as a country that he is interested in investigating claims of vote buying, not just in the race just ended one of the presidential primary of the New Patriotic Party, but he is equally concerned about developments in the East Ayawaso constituency of the Greater Accra region. Baba Jamal's victory as the NDC's new parliamentary candidate going into the February 3 by-election is beginning to raise questions as to what the political cost is in Ghana and how that is impacting our development, or underdevelopment, if you want to refer to it as such. Is the reason for which many haven't witnessed very heightened levels, supposedly, of vote buying within the constituency during the primaries of the NDC. There are concerns that, look, the main election itself will be another showcase of that sad spectacle of vote buying, which the NDC leadership is now reporting of. Before the OSP's outcome is done, we do know that elections in Ghana have become a costive exercise. The last research released by the Center for Democratic Development pointing to us that if you want to become a member of parliament for an area, you're spending somewhere between $300,000 and $650,000. It's the reason for which the nation now, including parliament, is now becoming alarmed at the political cost. Whatever the case will be, the battle line has been drawn for the NDC and the MPP, who will be slugging it out again in the East Ayawaso constituency of the Greater Accra region. And although we do know that Baba Jamal says, well, physically and financially he's set, the question now remains, is the NPP side equally physically and financially prepared? I'm asking that question one gentleman who's now emerged as the candidate of the NPP in the Ayawaso East constituency, Baba Ali Yussif, who's joining us here in studio. Good to be with you, sir.
Thank you.
Is it fair to say that many are not really aware of who Baba Ali Yussif is by now in the Ayawaso East constituency?
Well, thank you so much, and greetings to all our viewers. Those in Ayawaso East know Baba Ali very, very well. Baba Ali has worked as a community youth activist. Baba Ali has been a teacher within the community. Baba Ali has been the Assistant Secretary for MPP for one term, and has also been the Constituency Secretary serving a second term. And I must say, in all electoral cycle from 2008, Baba Ali has been very, very active in all political activities, be it during campaigning, getting to elections, deploying, pooling agents, and everything that has to do with development of Ayawaso East. Baba Ali has been at the forefront.
So you can bet on it that this is an area that you know so well.
Very well.
And to a large extent, you'd even know what's happening with your opponents in the NDC. That spectacle that we saw, well, some say it's alleged. Baba Jamal himself is out saying he wasn't involved in vote buying, but we've seen some videos of other candidates also giving some goodies. They claim it's not related to the elections. But is this new to the constituency where you are? Or is just part of your, I mean, you're Muslim as well. Is it zakat? Are you just giving alms, giving freebies to people who you care so much about?
This clearly is not zakat. Clearly the motive is to buy votes.
You think so?
Yes, the motive is to buy votes. Otherwise, you would expect that if they really meant well, this thing should have been done long ago. Why wait during this time, the morning of election, in the afternoon of election, and you are sharing these goodies?
Yeah.
And they did it without shame. Clearly, you see the cameras, the media is out there recording, and they could not have done it in any better way.
And you see the joy with which you're saying this. You're saying it because it's about the NDC.
No. I mean, what is wrong
you don't want to say how you even won, because to become a parliamentary candidate, you need some cool cash. You did spend cash in your exercise.
You see, there are certain expenditure. It's unavoidable.
Okay.
And it must be done.
Now you're justifying yours.
No, I'm not justifying mine. When you go and meet polling station executives or delegates, you go and meet them at their convenience. You know, in African setting, when you visit the chief at his palace, you present a cola.
That's often the haven for you politicians. That we're just respecting culture, but it turns out to be something bigger.
No.
Cola nuts cannot be as pricey as 3,000 Ghana cedis.
Not at all. So that's
no,
not
would it be equated to the cost of a motorbike?
That's not the reference I'm making. What they did is clearly vote buying
for the NDC.
Exactly.
But in your case, it's not vote buying.
So I'm giving you the scenario. How certain things happen, then we can make our judgment.
Right.
Now I visited you as a polling station executive or delegate that you'll be voting. Then when I'm leaving, I say, oh, man, Charlie, this 1 cedi for water, that is understandable.
Babali, you know too well that you are too big for 1 cedi. You wouldn't give 1 cedi to your delegates. You know that too well. For you to win. Yes. We know what happens on the ground.
So something for water. Water shouldn't go so high.
So that's the same thing your colleagues in the NDC are also saying, that you know, they were just supporting goodwill gesture.
This is clear. Clear vote buying. Sharing TV sets, motorbikes, ice chairs, and so many goodies. And you could see the envelope, fat envelope. That clearly determine the outcome of the election.
For you, as a candidate going into the elections within Ayawaso East, are you scared now of possibly what the outcome of the election might be, since there's voter inducement allegedly rampant in the area?
Not at all. Not at all. I feel comfortable in the terrain I find myself. Ayawaso East, where I was born, grew up, lived all my life in that constituency.
Right.
I can't be scared of anybody, let alone somebody
because of the cash involved now and a lot more.
Somebody who couldn't succeed in another constituency, now migrating to Ayawaso East. No, not at all. And one thing we should let voters know, it is a contest of idea. Sell your message and see how best the voters will buy your message and vote for you. And that is the kind of campaign we are going to hit to the
politicians
voters.
Are realistic. How do you plan to win an election when the voter cost is very high now in the constituency?
That is within the NDC folks. They are primaries. But if you look at the general voters in Ayawaso East, I'm not sure they vote based on inducement.
Are you sure about this?
I'm looking at the general voters in Ayawaso East.
We're not too far away from your constituency. We know that too well. Are you sure that if we walk into that constituency now and your opponents are giving out free cash, they won't take the cash? Is that what you're saying?
Take it. They'll take the cash. But they won't vote in that direction.
And they'll vote for you?
Certainly. The message.
They leave the cash and choose the message.
It's the message. It's the message. Somebody you've been with in the constituency for many years against somebody who couldn't succeed in a different constituency, but coming in to give you money to buy your votes.
You are sounding more like a saint now, isn't it? Because that of the NDC is out there. I mean, you the NPP and the NDC, that's what you do. You know how to soften the grounds. You often go in and give some cash. You would also be giving cash as the NPP, isn't it?
So, as I mentioned earlier, pay someone a visit as custom demand, you leave a token.
Right.
That is right. But for you to come out, especially what was done in Akutia by-election and even the Ablekumanov rerun, you could see clearly people sharing money at the polling station. And the Greater Accra minister, Greater Accra regional minister was captured. In fact, she came to Ayawaso East. The ladies had to hoot at her to leave the scene. So I can say for her, she has been championing the vote buying activity for them. At least she has done it in one election and we saw it. This will not happen in Ayawaso East.
You won't allow that to happen?
Well, as I said earlier, when they give out the money, people will take the money, but they will vote for somebody they know from the constituency, somebody who can champion their developments.
You know, I'm just rethinking the whole situation again, and this question comes up about why there's so much clamor to give out gifts at the time of the election. And many would point to the likelihood that this is a safe seat for the NDC. I don't know if you have a different take, because you were born and bred there. So give me your thoughts on this. Is it the case that it's a safe seat for the NDC, so whoever wins the primary is likely to become the MP? That's why we're seeing a lot of interest at the primary level. And does that not undo you, knowing that there's a lot more being given now?
Yeah, so I think that's the case.
It's a safe seat for the NDC? No, okay.
Not a safe seat this time around. Because of the electoral record we've had since 1992, it shows that their family, the family have the grip of the constituency. But I can tell you, no two elections are the same. Right. And every election comes with its own dynamics. And I believe this by-election is coming with a different dynamic
altogether.
And we are going to surprise them, inshallah. Why am I saying that? Right. If you listen to their campaign, I mean, all the aspirants, and what they've been telling the delegates, that for many years, the constituency has not been developed. And this is coming from them, the NDC. That should tell you all the MPs who have served different terms could not live up to expectation. And that clearly shows that the NDC has failed the constituency. What shows, or what confidence do we have that if we give it to another NDC candidate, things are going to change? Clearly, the best way to go is to bring in the NPP and see how development...
I mean, how much difference can you even make now? You're being questioned on that, because this is a parliament you'll be heading into, if you're successful, that will have only 80 plus of you as members of the micro minority. You like to call it mighty minority.
Minority.
Yeah, I'm granting you that.
So,
mighty minority.
Yes.
As opposed to a group that has well over 130 MPs in parliament. You know, the development dynamics, the lobbying dynamics, it's all against you now.
No, I don't think so. Well, it is the way I'm going to champion the activities of my constituency in the floor of parliament. When you go to parliament, yours is to make a case for your constituency, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Yes, I will sit with the minority because I belong to the MPP, but we are going to make sure that what is needed to be done in our constituency will be done. And we make that case, a strong case at that.
Babali, your constituency is, safe to say, a Zongo community?
Typical one.
Yeah, typical one.
Yes.
Let's go by what happened in the last election. And you've heard some of your party members even say that, you know, the NPP, regardless of the fact that you had Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as your leader, someone who comes from the same community, you're losing grip over the Zongo community, a reason for which, if you're going by that science, that data, the NPP is not so attractive in the Zongo communities, even as we speak. No. Do you buy that story? And if not, how are you convincing people that, well, we still have the Zongo communities under the control of the NPP?
I disagree with that assertion. In the last election, the 2024 election, the percentage rise we had in the Zongo community shows clearly that we've performed better as compared to 2020 and even 2016. So that's a progression on our part. So the assertion that we didn't do too well in the Zongo community is false.
It's not true.
Except that people are expecting more.
But you lost almost all the Zongo communities.
That has been the case. Right. In all elections, we lose at the Zongo community. But in the last election, our vote appreciates.
Okay.
Yes, there is more expectation on our candidates, the former Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because he's a Muslim and he's coming from a Zongo community. I don't want us to paint that kind of picture.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, my question is not even based on the fact that it's based on religion, identity. I'm just going by the data, what people in such communities decide. And over the period, at least judging by the last election,
yes,
they went to the other side, the NDC.
True. That's true.
Which means that as we speak now, the NDC has more Zongo numbers than you have. So it's not really about identity. But how are you going to overturn that? Particularly when you have a by-election, the parties will come to play at national level and even regional and district level. Yeah, it'll be a tall order for you, isn't it?
It's not difficult. I don't see it as a difficult election. They are going to vote to an individual, myself, and His Excellency Baba Jamal.
Yes, who's been recalled. He's been recalled now, so
as individuals. And not the party per se. Yes, the people may like NDC, but they are looking at the individual person contesting on the ticket of MPP. You see that this person understands the community. He understands our plight. He knows the problems. And if we give him the mandate, we are sure that the younger generation in the community will also be happy.
This is about, young man. You've said so many times in this interview already that you come from there. It looks like this is a community you want to own. Well, not want to own, but you feel you own.
It's a passion. It's a passion.
If you truly know this area, what's the #1 priority for you now? And if you're giving the opportunity now as Member of Parliament for the area, that's what you're going to get to work on. What's the #1 challenge in that constituency?
So there is an issue of sanitation.
Okay.
There is an issue of education. And also our roads. And some basic infrastructure like our drainage system.
Okay.
These are things that we need to tackle. 21st century, and a community like Nima, we shouldn't be talking about sanitation. And because past leaders have failed, and that is how come sanitation is a big challenge in our community. We are going to fight that and make sure we get the right solution for that. And also, we are going to tackle human development. Human development. If you go to Nima...
So pushing more of these people to go to school?
Exactly. Get them to school. We need to have a data. The number of students who are at the basic level. What is the plan? It's not supposed to be a parent's affair. The community must take charge of that. And you need a leader like NP to take that responsibility. You are not going to do it alone as an individual, but you are going to rally the community behind you in order to push this important agenda. Now, when they get to secondary school, what plan do you have for them? They get to tertiary. They will come back looking for a job. What data are we going to rely on? Has the community been able to help any individual to gain employment in any sector? So we can rely on these people. We have one person who is working somewhere, and the person is so influential that he can also link another person to get a job opportunity there. That is the kind of succession plan we need to create. We make sure that in the next 5 years, this is how we want our community to be. And this is the kind of people we want the community to aspire
So jobs, education, and
human development.
Human development, you say. Sanitation also in the mix there. That's your plan. Have you been paying attention lately to what's happening in the country, the economy, how it's faring, and what some say or describe as relatively a better level of management of the economy as compared to that of the NPP? If that should trickle down into your constituency now, we can confidently say that people of Ayawaso East are happy and that they don't necessarily want to change.
No. If you come to Ayawaso East, still the unemployment level is high.
But people are buying fuel cheaper in your constituency. You are even buying fuel cheaper in your constituency.
People still don't have jobs.
I get that. So you're painting a contrast.
The amount of, the cost of idle milk is not the same. Some 2 years ago,
Yes.
it has certainly increased.
Inflation is now at 3.8%.
Yes, inflation has dropped, but prices of goods and services are not stable.
Yeah, but they're not
increasing.
going up either.
If you check the price of, at least I mentioned ideal milk, it's not the same. The price is not the same. Go and buy a bag of rice, 25 kilo, 50 kilo, the price is not the same. So, yes, a government may have been doing one or two things.
Are you calling them one or two things? I mean, in your
more dollars.
Fuel, let's look at fuel, let's look at the...
For a world market, it has come down.
Okay, but it's still down.
Not that they've done anything so special.
The Okada bill may come soon,
Yes,
or
yes.
it's already in.
Yeah.
That's going to create some jobs for your people as well in your community. Which one else do I mention? Inflation is down.
Inflation is down.
Forex,
The
exchange
CD
rate,
is stable.
yes. So
That's
you even
fine.
know
So
you even know about all of these.
I've mentioned all
you're
this.
happy. You're happy in the Mahama economy.
Not
isn't
at
it?
all. Not at all. I've
Your
mentioned
constituents
all this.
are not happy.
I've mentioned all this,
Yeah.
and I'm giving you the contrast. What is happening on the ground?
That is more about jobs. People don't have
Yes,
jobs.
people don't have jobs. People don't have jobs, and goods and services are rising. It's not stable. So even though they are working hard to keep the dollar stable, but what they are doing is not sustainable.
Okay.
We can't mention a single policy they've implemented in order to keep the dollar at the level.
Afloat.
No. What they are doing is to...
You've not heard of gold board? Well, that's
What
a
exactly
conversation
are they
for
doing?
another
What
day.
exactly is gold board doing?
That's a conversation for another day. Okay, let's get to it now.
Yes.
Musa Dankwa was out with his poll indicating that the NDC delegates had preferred the Hajia, the spouse of the deceased, Alhaji Toure, may he so rest in peace. People had preferred her to emerge as, the preferred candidate. Do you get hope in that, well, the fact that they didn't get their preferred candidate, what they would be doing automatically is to move in and now vote for you? Do you see those votes moving in for you?
When it comes to NDC and the activities, you can't trust that entirely. Mine is to reach out to every voter in the constituency and make sure I get their support. Not to take advantage of what is happening in their camp. As I said, I'm going to make sure I meet every single voter.
In the constituency?
In the constituency.
What message are you selling to them so far? What's the message? What are you selling to them?
Clear. It's
are you
very
just going
clear.
there, well, you know me, I come from the community, so just vote for me?
No. The message is simple. If you look at Ayawaso East, where the NDC has been winning for many years, compare that to Ayawaso West Wagon, where the NPP has been winning until the last election that we lost the seats.
That's right.
Compare the development. In fact, we can even extend it to Ayawaso North, where the NDC has been winning, and we extend that to Ayawaso Central, where the NPP has been winning. So the battle of 4 Ayawasos, where the NPP has been in control for many years, just check the development and compare that to where the NDC has been winning. So clearly, the NDC has filled the constituency.
Let me do a bit of some pairing in your own assessment of some of the names I've mentioned. You against Baba Jamal?
Baba Jamal, yes. As I said, I've mentioned that earlier. It's not a big deal to me. It's not a big deal.
No, I mean, just give me your estimation. Are you going to win?
Yes, I'm going to win the seat.
Baba Jamal is an experienced politician.
I know.
Yeah.
Why didn't he stay in Akutia and reclaim a seat? He lost the seat. He could have stayed in Akutia and fight for the seat again. Clearly, what happened shows that he's not a fighter. When you lose, you come back again and fight for your seat. He couldn't do that. Amasi had to chase him out of the constituency. And Baba Ali is going to chase him out of Ayawaso East.
Oh, you're repeating what Amasei did to Baba Jamal.
Exactly.
That's your promise to him.
Exactly.
If the NDC announced the election, would that make you happy?
Well, I'm ready. Whatever that will happen from their side, I'm ever ready to face it, whoever they are bringing. It clearly is Baba Jamal. I don't see them annulling the results.
You don't
I don't
think
see
that
them. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
What is even happening is an indictment on their part. They could not condemn what happened in Ablekuma North and could not condemn what happened in Akutia. But clearly, we saw it. Vote buying was glaring. They could have called out the regional minister who did that. We waited until this thing happened. It's a shame to them. A big shame.
Okay, you're with us on that front. When we get back, the question as to what the OSP is planning to do now, not just to look at the NDC, but the NPP as well. How do we end vote buying? And personally, is he prepared to spend as high as 630,000 USD or over just for a by-election on February 3? Stay with us. Okay. And you're welcome back to UPfront. Baba Ali Yussif is my guest.
Yes.
If you haven't heard about him now, or by now, you should know that he says he's beating Baba Jamal to it.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
For the by-election. But do you have the cash? 600,000 plus USD, the CDD is telling us. That's how much cash you need to become a member of parliament. Are you going to raise that money? Because Baba Jamal is already giving loans in excess of 2.5 million. Is it billion or million? Whichever it is. That's a lot of cash. You took some of his loan, right?
No.
Oh, you don't want Baba. You don't want
those
Baba Jamal.
things are political gimmick. I'm not sure he has given any loan to anybody. It's just politics.
Baba Jamal, you doubt he's
this giving. Same Baba Jamal who told us, I think somewhere 2010 or 2009, when he was a deputy minister of information,
that if you see what?
If you see a goat, say it is a cow or a sheep. It's the same Baba Jamal.
But no one has come out to doubt or to dispute the fact that Baba Jamal has given out loans to individuals. I'm sure some of your friends may have taken his loan.
No.
They haven't taken his loan. Okay. Some of your friends haven't taken the smart TV.
As for the smart TV, the delegates have received it. NDC delegates received it.
Some of them are your friends. You go and watch the TV too, yeah?
Sure, we saw them.
Oh, so you've seen the Baba Jamal TV?
I saw it.
Oh.
I saw it. I saw it. So it's not
it's a nice TV,
something that he can deny. No, he can't.
But he said it was a gift.
Gift on election day. Gift on election day. Whilst voting was ongoing, and we are sharing gifts. Clearly,
okay. Let me give you a hypothetical. Let me give you a hypothetical situation. If you go into the election in February, I mean that's next month, right? Oh no, it's rather
next month.
It's March 3. Sorry, So for those of you who have been saying February 3, it's rather March 3. That's when the election is happening. Sorry, apologies for that. If you go into that election, I'm just being hypothetical. On the day of the election, people start walking past you, and you see them holding smart TVs, some walking with branded items. What will you do in a bit to reclaim your votes as well?
I doubt whether that will happen. I'm not too sure, because you are now looking at over 49,000 voters.
Okay.
Over 49,000 voters. And if you say you want to induce them with money, that is going to cost a lot. And if we do that, we are just trading our democracy to the highest bidder. And at the end of the day, we won't get the right people to serve in various institutions of government.
So that brings me to what the Office of the Special Prosecutor is doing now. It appears that the challenge is not just with the NDC, but with the New Patriotic Party as well, because the OSP says they're looking into what happened, presidential primaries. That's the OSP's investigations.
Oh, you see the OSP.
Are you saying that people didn't give cash on behalf of any candidate?
The OSP, you see, something has happened 2 days ago. If you want to investigate, concentrate. and do a clean job on that. When you bring in new patriotic party, I don't get it. I don't get what he's trying to do. Rather, we should focus
just on the NDC and not on the NDC.
Not the NDC. What happened 2 days ago, everybody can see it. Everybody. It's so obvious. In the case of the NPP, I'm not sure.
Okay, you're saying that because we didn't see anyone giving money on behalf of Dr. Mahmoud Obamia, or on behalf of Kennedy Ejapon, or on behalf of Brian Echampon, we shouldn't talk about it? Is that what you're saying?
That's not my assertion. But what I'm saying is that, can we point to any evidence that this has been done on
But you are in the party, you should know if that happened.
So I'm telling you,
that
nothing of that sort happened.
Okay, okay.
No voter inducement.
Are you sure?
No, not at all. Election day, I'm not sure anything of that sort happened.
But for the OSP to start investigations, it tells you that people were doing stuff.
So I'm telling you, based on what I've known.
Are you saying that no delegates received money either from Brian or Ken or Baumia?
We held the voting on the 31st, 31st of January, 31st January. I can't tell you that anything of that sort happened.
If someone gave it before 31st, that's possible.
Probably you met delegates and you are giving them TNT.
You seem to be making this issue, very normal, customary. It is. You're calling it
29th, 30th. You met delegates,
but not on 31st. But it's still vote buying.
Not to justify the claim.
Yeah, but if I gave you a huge sum of amount 3 days to elections, you're saying because I didn't give it on the election as Baba Jamal or any other individual may have been alleged to have done. So let's rather go after them, investigate them, and leave out the NPP candidates.
That's not what I'm saying. Now, if you listen to Honorable Baba Jamal's interview, he stated it clearly that yes, what is wrong if he's giving out television to voters? Clearly, there's something wrong. And he went further to mention that he allocates 2.5 million to give interest-free loan. I mean, the constituency, I've not seen anybody that has received this loan.
Nobody has given
nobody has been given any loan from his end. It's only trying to justify.
Are you trying to say that Baba Jamal is strange to this constituency? Is that what you are importing?
But I told you what he said in 2009 or 2010.
Yeah, but aside that, I'm saying that, are you saying he's never stepped into the constituency? No one knows him in the constituency?
As for that, we cannot deny.
Yeah, so he's well known. Yes. Probably well known more than people would know.
No. Well, people will be looking at the name. He has been a former member of parliament, a former deputy minister. Yes, that's the name they will be looking at. But I'm firmly on the grounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do percentage-wise. What projections are you giving yourself aiming to win the Ayawaso election? Have you consulted Musa Dankwa? Have you? Because he was spot on for Dr. Mahmoud Obama.
And he missed it in Ayawaso East.
Okay.
He projected for Ajia and Baba Jamal won. The inducement is part, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I saw one of his posts. Yeah. Scenario in case Baba Jamal wins, this is the kind of percentage is going to make, and this is a percentage Baba Ali is going to make. I put him at around 53, and myself, I think 33 or so.
33, that's a low one for 33. You. 33. You won't survive this election, would you?
I'm telling Musa Dankwa and anybody who has conducted polls or is yet to conduct polls, what they saw some weeks ago is different from what is happening on the grounds at the moment. Things have really changed, especially after the by-election. People have come to terms that, yes, we can't give such a person the opportunity to lead us. Somebody who can do all kinds of things, at the end of the day, justify it with impunity. Yeah.
But just to state on record that, and because he's not here to defend himself, just to state on record that Baba Jamal has denied all these allegations that people are leveling against him.
Baba Jamal Yes, he admitted that he was sharing television sets.
He admits, but he says it's not for the votes. Okay, I think let's wrap up on this controversial note. It's very controversial. When the unfortunate incident happened in Tamale, is it Tamale Central?
Tamale Central.
Yes. May his soul rest in peace, yes.
Amen.
Your party decided that, look, given the circumstances, I mean, it wasn't the right time for the country to go into divisive politics again, partisanship. So what was right for the NPP then was that, look, we're just giving away the seat. Why are you still insistent in contesting when it's a similar situation that we have here?
The scenarios are not the same. If you look at the scenario that led to the death of Honorable Murtala Mohammed, it was a tragic incident that claimed the life of 8 government officials. So the scenarios are different. Right. And moreover, around that time, you know, the NPP was also preparing for the Akotia by-election. And Akotia was NPP seat. So the party thought that if the concentrates in the Akotia by-election, they could maintain the seat. And not much could be done in the Tamale Central constituency. So at that time, it was a good decision for the party to opt out of that by-election. Right. This time, the party has also taken a good decision to contest the election. A year after their governance, there are so many things that are not going right. We can use this by-election to tell Ghanaians what is happening in the country. And in fact, let Ghanaians know that if given the mandate, the NPP will do better in the 2028, when we are given the mandate, we'll do better. 2029 upward. So
the situation is not the same. The circumstance is not the same.
No.
Okay, I'm giving you the opportunity to speak now to constituents in the Ayawaso East constituency. What would you want them to remember you for? If they go into that booth to make that decision,
yes,
what are you leaving with them?
They should remember this community boy who has been with them all through thick and thin, has supported the community, individuals in the community, in so many aspects. Right. If they give me this mandate, it's going to motivate a lot of young people in the constituency, be it NPP or NDC. This is going to be a communal labor to the young people in the constituency. And I believe they are going to do just that and make sure that Baba Ali is the next member of parliament for Ayawaso East.
On that note, that's all time we'll allow us here on UPfront. I am Blessed Sogah. The next time we'll hear from Ali, we'll see the clear outcome of the contest in the East Ayawaso constituency of the Greater Accra region. And so we wait to see what the outcome will be. Until then, log on to myjoyonline.com. My name is Blessed Sogah. It's been a pleasure having you. Baba Ali Yussif, thank you for talking to us. We'll see you again.
You're welcome.
Thank you.